MedVentures is an annual regional early-stage medtech investment and education conference and company showcase focused on the rapidly growing medical technology sector. We look forward to continuing to grow this event into a Southwest U.S. region-leading conference, and we will do that hopefully with your support and with the support of our peers. One of the primary goals for MedVentures is to bring together the key constituents of this industry, and many of you here represent those constituencies: investors, our entrepreneurs, the vendors, the service providers. We like to provide this venue an opportunity for you to network, hopefully even get some deals done.
This is a conference that brings together people, companies like mine, who need to get together with investors. And investors looking for companies that are going to make some significant changes in the healthcare area of our society.
Today you're going to hear some updates and get some information on a wealth of topics relevant to medtech entrepreneurs raising capital in these challenging economic times. Our speakers and panel discussions that we have today were handpicked for those that were active and knowledgeable in this space, particularly in these difficult times for entrepreneurs in raising capital. So you should walk out of here with some new information, hopefully some things that you didn't already know that will be useful to you as you go out and raise capital.
Well, a conference like this sort of brings together an ecosystem, if you will. It brings together entrepreneurs, it brings together investors who are interested in investing in emerging companies. It brings together the support organizations that are also needed for that.
By attending the NTEC MedVentures conference, I would hope to gain perspective on what companies are out there getting funding, what technologies people are pursuing, and stay current on current medical technologies.
This device will keep my insulin refrigerated for up to 3 days on a regular charge. It plugs in a USB port, so everybody here has got a BlackBerry charger, an iPhone charger I can use to plug this in. And it keeps track of the quality of insulin in case it gets too cold, too hot over that period of time.
I like when I hear entrepreneurs say that they put something together without taking a lot of salary out from an early stage. That generally means that they have a day job, and in this particular case, the entrepreneur's day job is using these types of devices, so it all kind of folds together nicely.
The thing about an event like this, everyone has a common interest, and we may have different roles in the ecosystem, but we're all dependent on one another to some extent.
The value of attending a conference like this and MedVentures is really finding a small company that we can really nurture, help them to become successful, helping them in the design work and bringing it along into pre-production, and then also helping them take it to the marketplace.
It's a great way of meeting investor contacts, and every CEO is lying if they say they're not raising money 100% of the time. So we're no different than any other company, and in that regard, any contact with a willing, ready, and able investor is a good one. And specifically, this event is just chock full of VCs that I know are in the market for new investments, which again is a pre-qualified group of folks. And so there's the fundraising aspect.
The value of this conference to Nora Mosley is it basically provides a pipeline for us of investing opportunities. Some of the companies may be too early for us in terms of where we like to invest and what stage we like to invest, but they're great companies for us to see and put on our radar screen and hopefully continue to monitor their progress. And I think for the region, any investment dollars that come into this region is helpful from an economic development standpoint. Building entrepreneurs is what this brings on as much as anything.
I think a conference like this is good for the entrepreneurial companies. It gives them obviously exposure to potential investors. If they're really new to the game, they can see how other people handle themselves on the platform. They can network in their industry, or especially among venture capitalists and other angel investors.
I was here last year, and I'm glad to be here again this year. I felt it's a good melting pot, a good networking community representing some good technologies, from the Texas area.
Now, prior to this event, we did a lot of work with some of the NTEC staff in terms of helping polish up our presentation, and I maybe have given 200, 300 pitches in my time with this company, and the feedback I got in that process was some of the most valuable feedback, and actually made pretty significant changes. So it had been maybe a year since we had rewritten our deck, and based on just a 1-hour meeting with some of the NTEC staff, we were able to make some pretty significant improvements to that based on the feedback they gave us. And on a personal level, it's a great networking event. There's several folks that I like to stay connected with in the North Texas area. We're an Austin-based company, so this is very much in our backyard, and keeping the contacts warm is always a valuable thing for someone in my position, and this event is great on that level.
This is phenomenal. I mean, we've had an experience. I've already been talking to many individuals who are interested, exchanging cards, and I think opening up the doors to bring this product to market.
You know, a conference like this allows us to be able to support NTEC and the programming companies. B, it gives us a way to be able to connect with the programming companies, and quite candidly, even the other vendors or the other supporting companies that support programming companies that are coming through NTEC.